The once unthinkable is now the undeniable truth in the motorcycle world. In 2026, the global industry is undergoing a seismic shift, and the epicenter is no longer Milwaukee, Munich, or Tokyo. It is China. The very brands that defined performance and heritage, Harley-Davidson, BMW, and KTM, are now stamping "Made in China" or "Assembled in China" on the side of their most anticipated models. This is not just a cost-cutting measure, it is a full-blown takeover that is angering purists and changing the face of the road forever. The brutal truth about where your premium motorcycle is actually built is about to be revealed. For decades, the label "Made in China" meant cheap plastic toys and low-quality knockoff parts. But as we stand here in 2026, that perception is officially dead. Giant corporations like CFMoto and Qianjiang are no longer just assembling bikes for others. They are engineering entire platforms that rival the Japanese Big Four. Harley-Davidson's recent entry into the small displacement market with the X350 and X500 models, built entirely in partnership with China's Qianjiang group, signaled the exact moment the American giant accepted its new reality. These bikes are high quality, reliable, and meet the strictest global emissions standards. However, the traditional rider in the US or Europe feels a sense of betrayal. They are paying a premium price for a globalized product, losing the local craftsmanship they once associated with a brand's legacy. We are seeing a strange global conflict play out on the dealership floor. While European factories try to focus on high-end, bespoke engineering, Chinese manufacturers are dominating the mid-size market with innovative, cost-effective machines that offer more features for half the price. The global market share tells a clear story. A new rider in Dubai, London, or Sydney often cares more about the 5-year warranty and the massive digital dashboard than the country of origin. The technology has become universal, the robotic automation is global, and the only thing truly separating these machines now is the plastic badge on the fuel tank and a history lesson from 30 years ago. But the real concern for 2026 is not just build quality, it is the shift of power. As more production shifts to Asia, Western brands are becoming completely dependent on Eastern logistics and manufacturing hubs. We have seen how fragile the global supply chain can be. If the main production hub in Chongqing or Zhejiang experiences a slowdown, the showrooms in Berlin and Los Angeles go empty. The global rider is starting to realize that this incredible manufacturing efficiency comes at a hidden cost: the loss of domestic industrial power. China is no longer just the world's factory floor. It has become the world's design hub, forcing legendary powerhouses to either adapt their business models or fade into irrelevance. The future of the motorcycle market in 2026 is no longer about a single country's dominance, but about a complex web of global partnerships. You might buy a British Triumph or a German BMW, but the heart of that machine likely beat for the first time in an Asian factory. The age of localized, pure manufacturing is over. The age of the global bike is here. The question remains, are you ready to accept this new world order onto wheels? The legacy brands are now outsourcing their history to ensure their survival. We will see if the soul of the machine survives the transition. Does the country of origin matter to you when you are spending $15,000 on a bike? The industry is betting that it doesn't. Join the conversation in the comments and let us know where you stand. The road is changing, and there is no turning back.